Hello, YouTubes. It's your girl, Lola Minaj. For the ones who just do not know who I am Lola Minaj. I'm adult content creator, cam model, and phone sex operator. And I've been in the adult business since 2003. I've been online since 2014. I stopped all adult work in 2018 when Sesta Fosta happened, and I came back here in July of 2022. I've been nominated for two AVN Awards, Top Trans Webcam Model in 2016 and 17, an AWA and LCA in Spain. I'm in the top 2% on Night Flirt. Trans category and clip for sale. I've had a top 20 studio. Multiple clips have went to the top 10. Um, what else? Goodness gracious. Yeah. Hello to my beautiful trans sisters and my gorgeous, looking super duper fly trans brothers. I, my squeaky chair. And please do not pay attention. I'm redoing my whole content creation room, so it's a little mess. And my legs are packed away. But this has been really weighing heavy on my heart. And so sorry, I thought we could talk today about being a trans content creator in the adult industry. If you get online and search around, there's plenty of guides, plenty of coaching, plenty of tutorials tailored towards the female genre of content creation. And there's even starting to be like a male female content creators, like trainings and how to be a porn star, all that fun jazz. But there is not that much tailored to being trans here in the adult industry. And for some reason, we always get treated like the redheaded stepchild, even though Pornhub's statistics at the end of the year say that we are getting better and better and better, higher and higher and higher we go. Where we'll stop, nobody knows. But I thought we could talk a little bit about just a little bit of everything. When you first decided to step into this work, it is a big, big like responsibility upon yourself, your mental health, and not the knowing that people will perceive you different and look at you in a different light because you're an adult worker. In the future, you may not be eligible for some jobs. Um, so just take all that to heart that some people are going to have a very big problem with you doing what you're doing. Now, some people have a very big problem with us being trans and non-binary and queer. And so I say to anybody that has a problem with anybody else like that, come, I don't know if I can do that on YouTube. Anyways, so um, it is a big responsibility, and the first thing you're going to need to do is know the proper paperwork that you need to have. You need to have uh, valid ID or driver's license, and that is for you or anybody else that's going to be in any of your content. You need model release forms for anybody that's going to be in your content, and depending on like what country you're based out of, you might need a tax ID number, such as a social security card or EIN, which is for your if you have registered as a business. Because you do pay taxes, or you're supposed to pay taxes on the money that you make. So, after we have all of our gathered up our necessary paperwork, it is important to decide like where do you want to like work? What specifically like type of thing are you sorry, blowing up. What type of work do you want to do? Do you want to do camming? Do you want to create videos? Do you want to do audio only? Do you want to do PSO work? Do you want to write stories? Do you want to do a combination of all that? My hat I wear is I do it all. I'm on a lot of different sites. I you just in the day and age you just kind of have to be. You have to be. Um, What I recommend on doing though is when you first start out to find a site that has already good graphic aids for you, such as Chatterbait or Nightflirt or I Want Clips or something like that that has a built-in fan base for you already. That way that you're not spending 99% of your time hunkering down on Twitter and Reddit and Instagram and TikTok and trying to find a buyer. Okay? Because there is a way to be independent from the sites and make money. Um, but we can get into all that later. So I would recommend on probably starting off with a little bit of webcamming. And what webcamming will do is one, give you a fan base, and two, it will teach you like proper poses, proper um angles and lighting, and it will teach you fetishes, things like that. So you can get used to doing a whole bunch of different stuff when you're camming. I started off on Chatterbait. That's what I got nominated for my two AVNs from, with being with Chatterbait. Currently, I pretty much do PSO work, which is phone sex operator, as well as I create a lot of content. My genres niches are like mesmerizing, mind fucking, um, hypno. On some sites you can still post it like that. Um, and talks. It's a lot of fun, fucked up shit, you know? I gotta watch my language, I guess. But I'm not really trying to monetize YouTube, so I really don't care. But I just want this to be able to reach as many people as possible, and maybe we can grow and get a community going. Um, Now there's not many upfront costs. Obviously, you're going to need an internet connection, and you're going to need some sort of filming device, whether that's a phone, a camera, a recorder. You know, I personally use a DSLR camera to record my content. I use a Logitech C930 to film to stream on. I'm also filming it on this one today because I just didn't want to set up my camera. We're doing this whole content room and it's a lot, so bear with me. um, but your smartphone will probably work to get you started with. Now, I'm not for sure about the streaming on like Chatterbait and stuff from your phone. I think they do have that set up already. When I left the industry, it wasn't, but they might have it going on now. I stream from my computer just because it gives you OBS, it gives you the best the best streaming quality possible. Excuse me. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Um, so yeah, I would as soon as you start making some money, invest in something different besides just your phone. If you don't have a computer, I would recommend on getting one. Um, that do everything from your phone, but I just don't like that. I don't, and some people do. So, if you can get my content is heavy effect, like there's a lot of different effects layered on top of each other. But it's really kind of hard for me to try to like edit from my phone. I need as much space on the screen as possible. Um, yeah. So then, obviously, like you're gonna need outfits. You're gonna need lingerie, BDSM wear, dresses, whatever your style is. Like my style's all over the board. Whatever I think is cute at the moment, I'm getting, and I want to wear it. And so be it. But people have developed a certain need, like how their clothing is well, part of their brand. And, like once it's never too early to start establishing that, but it's also the best, like to just explore and find out what works the best for you, what makes you the most money, what the people like to see. And so we have the outfit, we have the camera, we have lighting. Now, best lighting possible is going to be a 3-point lighting system. And then you're going to also have like a fill light on the floor behind you. You don't have all these shadows. Once again, bear with me. I figured if I didn't create this video tonight, I was never going to create it because I've been talking about it, thinking about it, praying about it for quite some time now. And yeah. So Right now, I'm just using two little LED lights plus my overhead light. Let's see. Just because they're super lightweight, super small, and they don't produce a lot of fucking heat. I usually film underneath big umbrella lights that produce so much heat that all winter I had to run the air conditioner when I was filming. So I think soft boxes are going to do a lot better on the heat. Don't quote me on that. Either way, you're going to have all of those luminaires or whatever it's called glaring down on you and just making you it. So keep that in mind. And I also use a Yeti, the Blue Yeti microphone. It's about $100. But your microphone on your camera right now would work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Or on your phone or whatever you're using to film with. But remember that this is a business. So you need to treat it as such and put money back into your business. Then I just do a lot of umming right now, don't I? Figure all that out. Backdrops and props are the least thing that you're gonna need. I mean, props, whatever, like the fetish stuff you're gonna do. Do you need a whip? Do you need a chastity cage? Do you need a dildo? Do whatever you need. What you can do with one of those. And if you don't have them yet, you can. Your hands are fine. Your hands are fine. And I do use mainly a lot of green screens. I do have backdrop. It's just easier for me to use a green screen. It's just easier for me to use a green screen. Other than I have lots of toys that I don't even use, so I use them mainly as prop. You do need, if you are producing content, to be able to edit, whether that's from your phone or from your computer. So you do need some sort of editing software. There are free versions out there. Um, there are paid versions. A lot of people use Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve. I use Filmora. It's very accessible, very small learning curve, and it has a lot. It's very powerful. I haven't updated to the 12 version yet. When I bought the 11 version, I just didn't feel comfortable paying a yearly subscription, and so I might get to the 12 version here soon, and then pay the yearly subscription so it always updates whenever they have an update. Because there's some amazing AI effects in there that I really want. And this here right here is driving me crazy. And so you have your software, you have your hardware, you have your outfit. You also need to be able to market yourself. Yes, you're going to be on sites that have guaranteed traffic coming to you. The more eyes on you is the more opportunities for buyers to buy what you're selling, right? And so you pretty much best way we can advertise is through social media. I'm from the old school days when escorts still took out pages of the yellow book. If you guys know what a yellow book is, the phone book. And so yeah, networking with models. Don't try to poach people from the models though. And consistency. That is the main thing is to be consistent. When you're going online, when you're uploading, and especially when you still have that new girl status. You need to be there throughout that whole new girl status as many hours as you can, because that's when you're going to build that fan base from that site the easiest. Not to say that you can't later, but you have a good core group of people, it's going to be at that time. And so, like, that's pretty much what I have right now. I think I'm gonna make like more like in-depth little videos, and especially like I'm looking for other trans content creators that are like specifically doing mesmerizing hypno, mind fucking with heavy edits and just fun fandom shit because I'm swimming in a sea of women. Like it's just women. And it's just really hard. I'm having a blast making my content. It's not for sure though if there's that big of a market for it. I'm making money, making good money, but I want to be making better, and I want you to be making better. and we want all of us to be making money. So drop like your comments, questions, or concerns below, and I'll try to get back to you. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.